Directed by Alankrita Srivastav, Dolly Kitty और वो चमकते सितारे revolves around Dolly and Kajal, portrayed by Konkona Sen Sharma and Bhumi Pednekar. Dolly is a mother of 2 children while Kajal is new to the city and is trying to find a footing. Kajal opens up to her sister about the sexual advances made by her husband, portrayed right at the beginning of the movie. However, she quickly understands that her pleas are falling into deaf ears and decides to find a place for herself to live. Thereby, the film proceeds with these 2 women finding purpose in their lives through certain events and situations. Without giving too many spoilers, I will highlight some of the things that I liked in the film as well as some of the things that I did not. The first thing that I liked was the character of Dolly. It was the most well-written and fleshed out character in the movie. She was given multiple subplots to work with, such as her marriage, her kids, her aspiration to buy a flat, her work, and her love and sex life. And boy, Konkona Sen Sharma sinks her teeth so well into the role. Her portrayal of Dolly is so good that you forget that it is Konkona while she's on the screen. Her scenes with her younger child and at her workplace stand out in the 2-hour-long film. The next thing that I liked was the supporting actors. Amir Bhashin playing Dolly's husband, Vikrant Mase's introduction post-halftime, wish we could have seen more of him in the movie. I also liked Amol Parashar's portrayal of Dolly's lover. It was refreshing to see Amol in a movie. Hope we get to see more of him in the future. All these actors were given small parts, but they did complete justice to the roles that helped move the story of the protagonist forward. The third thing that I liked in the film was a subtle touch to patriarchy that is depicted in the lives of the main characters. There are 2 particular scenes that stand out in both the story arcs. In Dolly's arc, her relationship with her office colleague, where men still believe that women are needed to do certain tasks and how they should dress. This scene is also given in one of the trailers that was released. Minor spoilers ahead. In Kajal's arc, she is working at a call center where all the employees are women. But there is a scene towards the end where she is shown to be in a room with the management of the company. And we have 4 men with no women. The camera for a brief moment pans at the 4 men to drive home the point of inequality at workplace. Very subtle and easily missed if someone isn't really paying attention. But I really like the way it was done without going over the top. Finally, I like certain scenes in the movie that brought about certain emotions. One would clearly be Kajal's first outing with her office colleagues. The post-trauma she finds herself in after the incident and her reaction to it is chilling to say the least. This is another scene where the 2 sisters talk about the situation in their lives and they open up. It is perhaps the best scene I like in the movie. Now coming to things that I did not like. First is the character of Kajal. While Dolly was well sketched out, I felt that Kajal wasn't given that much to work around with. She is shown to be a small town girl who takes an independent decision to move out of her cousin's house when she feels that her cousin's husband is making advances at her. She also decides to leave her menial job when her manager is rude. Kajal's character starts off quite strong and I was hoping to see her take a stand for herself. But post the beginning of the film, Kajal is suddenly this girl who's afraid to stand up or take a decision. I guess while writing Kajal's character, the guys knew where they want to see her at the start and where she ends up at the end. They just did not know how to make the journey. Her quest for love, her career aspiration, the peer pressure she feels around her friends talk about the journey, but it does not do much to add depth. Bhumi plays Kajal really well, but it is not her best performance. More so because she wasn't given enough to work on. The next thing that I did not like in the film were the multiple subplots thrown into the story. For example, there is a religious minority related subplot that is shown at one point only to come back at the end. Similarly, there is another subplot around LGBT inclusion. While this was beautifully done, what I did not like is the portrayal around acceptance. Why does a character need to have her own backstory with her family for her to be able to accept someone who may identify as someone from another gender? Why can't we talk about plain acceptance? The next thing I did not like was the last 15 minutes, if we could call that an ending. The whole minority-related plot was not well fleshed out during the first 1 hour and 45 minutes for me to care when it comes back at the end. Do not know if it is something that got edited out at the end, but the impact of the tragedy that the film wanted to drive home falls flat. So much so that characters you may have grown fond of do not impact you post they are gone. And suddenly you are like, what the F just happened? One other thing that I did not like was how the trailers for this movie gave away spoilers. Scenes critical to the ending are spoiled in the trailer itself, which could have been avoided. And this was done for both the arcs of Dolly and Kajal. Finally, I felt that Kubra Said as an actor was plainly wasted in this film. She has an amazing range and I guess her brief stint was to push Kajal's story forward. However, the writing or the editing, to my opinion, made the character one such that we could just delete it and not have an impact to the story. In fact, she wasn't even given a proper send-off. Unfortunately, I had very high expectations from this film, as this is the same team that brought to us Lipstick Under My Burqa 2 years ago. Also, director Alankrita Srivastav has co-written Amazon Prime's Made in Heaven and had also directed the last 2 episodes. I hoped a lot from this movie and was left a tad bit disappointed. The movie, in my opinion, is a one-time watch. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.